yes, yes, yes. I got him. Bye, Jer. I miss you. I miss you, bro.
I miss you already. You're not even gone.
Later, homie.
Zeus, lots of love.
I'll give Zeus all the love for you. I will. Take care of my truck. I've kind of been alluding to what's going on here on my Instagram, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, you kind of know what's going on. Mission Overland has moved probably 70% of our manufacturing to Winnipeg, Manitoba. In the almost 2 years that we've been running, we've expected an insane amount of growth in an insane amount of time. The Summit Series is just blowing up all across North America, and we need a way to get them into the hands of the people that want them. So now, moving forward, most of our American sales are going to be manufactured in Winnipeg. Mark, Des, and Kai are already down there getting everybody set up. They've already started building trailers. I hung back about 4 or 5 extra days at the shop just to take care of the last delivery. The last unit's going out to kind of clean up, get everything ready, and so that when we come back, we'll be able to smash out the Canadian models and the new approach. Anywho, I decided that in order to make it somewhat exciting, and because I know I didn't post last week just because it's been so busy between the move, the AOA Expo, the camper company. I'm burning all the candles at all ends. It's just 18 hours a day working on stuff. So we're gonna try to find the best places to fish and camp relatively close to the highway. I will touch base with you guys when I get to our first fishing area, and then we'll open the map somewhere and try to find a place to camp. So that's the goal. Let's go. All right, guys, we are at our first fishing spot for this trip. We're actually in the very small town of Coronation, Alberta. And Coronation has a really cool fish pond. And so about 26, 27 years ago, a bunch of the MLAs for Alberta got together and wanted to give some sort of recreational abilities to some of these really small communities in rural Alberta. And what they did in Coronation specifically was they took an existing trout pond and just massively built it up. They built it up huge. So we're at the Coronation Municipal Campground. And this pond is really interesting. There is actually pike that grow here naturally. And I'm going to try to grab a pike today. They also say the trout in here get really, really big. But I did see them jumping on my way down here. So really excited to set it up and see if we can't catch my first pike of the summer. Actually, probably my first pike ever. Yeah. In the back. In the back. There we go. Nice. All right, guys. Here we go. That's our first catch. Nice little trout. All right, so that was on a blue fox number 2. And we're just gonna keep casting it because that's what's biting right now. Alright guys, there's number 2. These are pretty good size, these trout. Almost worth keeping, but nothing yet. Gorgeous little guy. We're on the road now again. We got Zeus in the back, and we're gonna make the push into Saskatchewan now. So, no pike. I wanted to catch a pike today, but we'll see what happens when we get to Saskatchewan. Well, it looks like something is up here on the highway. The RCMP have the highway closed along the Quill Lakes area. So they're detouring us through a bunch of gravel roads in the middle of Saskatchewan. So, yeah. Is it washed out or is there an accident? Oh, no shit, eh? Is everyone okay? Ah. Sorry, boys. That's rough. That's not good, man. So it looks like there's an accident here on the highway, and it looks like it's a fatality. So no good. Just look at this. Oh my sweet Jesus. You have got to be kidding me. I don't know if I've ever seen a more beautiful landscape. All thanks to that guy. Oh man, I gotta get my fishing rod out now. So like I said we might have maybe an hour of daylight left. And so I'm gonna go with what I know was biting today, which is my Blue Fox spinner. And we'll see how we do here first cast. Got scaring all my fish. Says there's supposed to be fish in here. Could be that it's too dark. Could be that they're really deep. Not too sure. I'll make a couple more casts and then I'll go set up camp. So. All right, guys, we got an issue. The top bracket to my Smitty built tent has come off. And when I was trying to open it, it sprayed all the nuts and bolts everywhere. And I can't, for the life of me, freaking find them. Oh, man. All right, I got to find the way to fix this so I can get to sleep tonight. So I'll check in with you guys in a sec. All right, guys, got a temporary fix here. So I've actually just robbed a bolt from this one, this side of the bracket, and moved it over. So each side of the bracket only has one bolt now. I'm hoping that's not going to be too sketchy tonight. But I don't really have a choice because we're losing daylight fast. And I need to get the truck set up for beddy time. Oh my God, guys, I just got the biggest fish I've ever had, ever. Like, it must have been, well, sorry, I didn't catch it. I had it on my line right freaking here, like right here. Like probably a 20-inch pike, man. It was freaking huge. And I just couldn't get him out of the water. So the fish are here and they're biting. And they're biting on a Panther Martin number 6 right now. So I am gonna go put my tent away and then grab my fish net because that was retarded and awesome. Yes, yes. Okay, fish on. Yes, 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 come on. Holy. Did you guys see the size of that thing? My Christ. I think I might need a bigger hook. Brad, I'm going to give that little guy you gave me a shot. I think I got good hopes about it. I think it's going to work. Man, that thing is strong. Make sure my knots are tight. It looks good. All right. See if we can get our first pike. That thing is monster. Yes, yes, yes. I got him! I got him! Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo! Ladies and gentlemen, that is my first pike. All right. That is what I'm talking about. Yeah! Okay. Here we go, guys. Look at that. That's my pike. First one, I get him back in the water here right away, but not bad. All right, man, I'm in a good mood now. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning, and man, that was sweet. I think I'm gonna have to pick up one of those long nose hook removers, because that thing was buried down in the gullet of that pike, and I probably hurt him a little more than I wanted to, trying to get it out, because his jaws just, once he was out of the water, his jaws were just, so I had to use the pliers to hold the mouth open while I got the guy out of there. But that's sweet. That is rad. That is why we come out here. That's why we're here. That is exactly why we're here at the White Sands, because I was told there's pike in here. And I'm also told that there's some walleye and some trout, but that was an awesome catch. And he was just like right down here. He was just right down in the water, and I hooked him twice with the Panther Martin, but I think the hook set was just a little too small. I threw that, well, I'll show you what I caught him with. So the other night, I was at Lacombe, at the Len Thompson Lacombe fish pond, and it was like a crazy thunderstorm, but it was absolutely gorgeous because it was off in the distance. Obviously, I wasn't too unsafe. And Brad Wester, the president, happened to pop out and do some fishing there as well. He left before me, but when I got back to my truck, this guy was sitting there. So this is a Len Thompson number 11, with a nice little note on it that said, "Hey man, you know, this is probably a little big for the pond in Lacombe, but give this a shot next time." And I did, and man, like that thing just bit right into it. You can kind of see there's a little bit of red juice on there still, but man, that was sweet. I'm gonna keep fishing. I'm just gonna keep fishing and see what else we can get out of this lake here, or this river, I guess it's technically considered. I was awesome. Very, very stoked. Thanks, Brad. Get. Number 2. All right, guys, look at that cocksucker. That's a big one. Hey, there you go. Too bad I didn't bring a measuring tape, but that thing's got to be. That thing's huge. Look at it. It's ginormous. All right, let's release it. All right, gang, that's gonna do it for us here at White Sands. I jumped on the Google machine and it looks like we've got 5 hours to Winnipeg, and we have to be there by tomorrow because that's when my hotel room is going to be ready. So we're gonna pack up, go get some fuel, and make our way into Winnipeg. So far, we've got 2 species in 2 different provinces. We had some monster trout from, well, I don't know if they're monster trout, but we had some really good sized trout in Coronation in Alberta, and some very, very fun pike fishing here, just outside of the small town of Theodore, Saskatchewan. And I am super stoked about it. I've caught 3 pike. 1 larger, 1 middle, and then 1 little guy. And I hope the little guy's doing well. When he bought into that lure, he just really went for it. And it was pretty down deep in his gullet there. I tried to get it as best as I could, but when he was going back in the water, he was a little lethargic. So I guess we'll see what happens. Gorgeous here. It's absolutely gorgeous here. The sunset last night, the fishing this morning. It doesn't get any better than this, guys. This is gorgeous. This little secret spot I'm going to go put on iOverlander. And if you guys are ever wondering, if you're ever on iOverlander, I'm going to be naming all the places that I discover and all the places that I put it up. We'll have Blindman in the name. So if you guys ever are doing a trip through Canada and you're using iOverlander, anything that has the word Blindman in it is going to be yours truly that threw it up there. So hope that helps, guys. Peace.